we get to the festival. We know we go through security, all that good stuff. We're excited, able to get a drink, relax, have fun. Then I get a text from the dog sitter asking where I have left the key. Why did we forget to leave a key for the sitter? It is a beautiful, beautiful day for a walk. Finally starting to feel like a little like fall. We have this perfect little breeze in the air. Sun is shining. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this walk. All right, let's go. We're gonna go on our daily walk and we're gonna take Molly. There's Molly. Molly has to get walked outdoors because she will literally hold her poop. She will not go in the backyard until I take her for a walk. She is that ridiculous, but she's also so cute. So Molly loves to look for lizards. That's like her thing. This for hunting for lizards. She's so smart that she pretends like she has to go outside just because she's looking for lizards. Are you looking for the lizard? You're so silly. Come on, let's go for a walk. She's pulling me around in circles. Let's go. It's not sniffing for a place to poop. There's dogs that love squirrels, and this girl loves lizards. Hey, you looking for lizards? We have a little dirt trail right behind our house, so we love to go for either jogs or walks. But it's one of my most favorite things to do. I moved from California. We don't have mountains in Texas. That's where I live now. But thankfully live in a city where there's little hills. We have little hills. It's not flat, thankfully. And, and when I was in California, I loved going to the mountains, hiking, running, and all the fun stuff that you can do in a mountain. Since we don't have mountains here, I will settle for a trail we're trying to get to. This girl just is all over the place today. And as you can see, she loves taking me for a walk. I'm supposed to be walking her, but she's walking me right now. But it's her walk, so we'll take it. Come on, let's go. It's kind of odd here, guys. If you've ever been to Texas, and specifically Austin, the hill country area, it is gorgeous. Like, I never would have imagined Texas looking like this. I always thought of Texas as flat, nothing but dirt. Yeah, I had never visited Austin or hill country area. The only places I had visited in Texas was the Dallas area, Fort Worth, and everything around there is pretty flat. But you come towards Austin, specifically the hill country area, it's gorgeous. All right, story time. A few days ago, we went to ACL. This is a music festival. It's a big music festival here in Austin that we've been trying to attend a few years that we've been here. And I decided to get birthday tickets for my son. Also, it's a little difficult to do stuff where we're gone for the whole day because we have dogs. We have a lot of dogs. We have 5 to be exact. It's hard to find someone that would take care of your dogs when you have that many. To be honest, I haven't exactly tried that hard. We try to stay pretty local, for the dogs or not be gone for too long because they stay home. So anyway, finally hired a dog sitter that came to our house. Was gonna sit for a couple of hours with the dogs till we got home from this festival because it was an all-day event. The plan was to leave a key for the dog sitter in a place that she would only know where we left because we're still trying to get this whole key system together. We'll have something else different in place in the future, not a key. But this is what we kind of decided on last minute. So the day of the festival gets here. We're all getting ready, excited. We're looking for a couple of artists to perform that we really want to see. We're hyped and we're getting ready, everything ready for the dog sitter. So we thought, and we head out, right? Now, we live about half an hour away from downtown Austin, which is where the festival is taking place. And this beautiful, huge outdoor park called Circle Park is where they hold a lot of their big festivals and events and stuff like that. So it was not going to be easy to Uber in and out of there. So we drove with a couple of friends. We drove. Thankfully, they had a parking pass, so we were able to use to secure a parking spot. We get there, we park, we hike. Mind you, I love walking, but when you know you're going to be outdoors standing all day, the last thing you want to do is hike 2 miles to get into the festival. So we get to the festival. We know we go through security, all that good stuff. We're excited, able to get a drink, relax, have fun. Then I get a text from the dog sitter asking where I have left the key. Why did we forget to leave a key for the sitter? Mind you, it took us half an hour to get to the parking spot, for the festival. Then another half an hour to walk to the entrance. So, needless to say, I was ready to kill myself. I was ready to kill my husband. Neither of us were to blame. We just had so much going on. It was our first time leaving the dogs with the sitter. And that totally just, I forgot. So we're still in our outdoor walk. So then, of course, we're upset at ourselves, mad of ourselves because neither my husband or I remember. And I should remember because I'm usually the one that does all the checklists. Of course, I didn't admit that to my husband. Though deep down I knew I should have been responsible and just double check with him. And he probably should have double checked with me too. But again, it was our first time leaving the dogs alone. Anyway, my husband decides to hike back to the car, drive back to the house to let the dog sitter in. It was nuts. After all that craziness, husband finally returns back to the festival 2-3 hours later, which I felt horrible. We are at the festival. Finally, we're all there. We're having a great time. One of the performers for that day was Nora Jones. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give my age away because if you know Nora Jones, she was big in the late 90s, early 2000s. I still love her and I still think she's great even now, but I feel like she was really out there. Her music was getting played a lot in the early 2000s or mid 2000s. Anyway, so that was one of the performers I really wanted to see. We got to see Leon Bridges, I believe is his name. It's another really upcoming, born and raised in Texas singer, performer. We were looking forward to see him and he was awesome. And then of course, closing the night away was Chris Stapleton, which is a country singer that I've been wanting to go watch in concert for a few years now. And this was our chance to finally see him. And man, did he not disappoint. He gave us full concert. He played for an hour and a half straight and he was amazing. The whole ordeal of going back and forth and the whole, forgetting the keys and the dogs, the sitter, that whole ordeal, I think at the end of the day was all worth it because we had such a great time, you guys. It was my son, my husband, and I, and we had such an amazing time. Anyway, that's my little short story. Let's keep going. Let's keep walking. So beautiful out here, guys. We're resting for a minute. Molly's getting a little shade. She overheats pretty quickly. She's a German Shepherd, Inu something mix. Another quick little story on Molly, running some errands. And I was driving down the street when I saw this dog just running down the road. And so I pulled over and slowed down because I didn't want her getting run over. She was running down the street. Come on, Molly, let's go. So I stopped, called her, and I didn't think she was going to come to me, but she did. Got her in the car, took her to a vet to see if she was, if there was a scan for her where, find her owners, and there was nothing. The vet told me that she appeared to be pretty young, a year old, maybe, just based on what her teeth look like. They look like baby teeth or young teeth. So anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, great. What am I going to do with her? Took her home. Mind you, I already had 5 dogs, and I did not know how that was going to play out, bringing a stranger into my, my pack at home. Let's just say it did not go well. I tried trying to foster her, or I tried to find her a foster, someone that would take her because it was not a good situation. And she was not getting along with my dogs, and that was not good because, my dogs were there first. Long story short, after a couple of rough patches, she finally started getting along with the other dogs and started fitting into my pack. I was not able to find her foster, though I tried. That was my main intention was to find her a great home, someone that would have her as the only dog. I didn't think she would be good fit for a house with other dogs, seeing that she did not get along with my dogs. But it finally worked out. Let's see. She's been with us for almost 3 years now. 3 years later, she's still with us. Needless to say, she's part of our pack now. She's our dog. Along the last 3 years, we lost 3 dogs, 3 of our dogs that we brought with us when we moved. It's just crazy to see how, I would have known that 3 years later, 3 of my original dogs would no longer be here. We have Molly, and she's acclimated wonderfully. She is such a sweet girl, and we love her so much now. And she gets along great with the rest of the pack that we have left at home. And in another blog, I will go more into my other dogs. We have 2 puppies at home. But yeah, second blog, I think I'll talk a little bit more about the other dogs and how we ended up with them. Let's keep walking.